Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel. So you can guess by the title that we are doing Hannah Louise Poston's Monochromatic Look Makeup Tag. I'm already ruining it because you're supposed to start with your base done, but I wanted to touch on some of the things I'm going to do a little differently. I'm sorry, Hannah, I love you, but the thing I want to do requires some modification. I do my brows after my eyeshadow. Like, it's like the second to last step, so those are not going to be done while we're doing the look. They'll be at the end. Let's start with the steps. So step one is supposed to be to start with your base makeup and brows done. I will do my base makeup and come back. But the second step is to collect your color cosmetics. So you're looking for, as close as you can get to monochromatic. What I'm going to do, excuse me, is the item I have, I want to try and multi-purpose it. So I won't be using multiple items in the same color family just because the things I had for that were not as interesting to me as the item I want to try and multi-purpose for eyes and cheeks. And maybe I'm probably not going to put it in my brows. I'm probably not going to put it in my brows. We'll see. I might, because I have problems about just doing random things. Then I'm supposed to do the look, which I will do on camera for you guys. Then I will go off camera to finish up any last minute touches, such as mascara, liner, which I don't really do. We'll see. Maybe this will tempt me to do liner. I am not 100% sure what I'm going to do with the look yet, which is something that makes me happy, because I like seeing what happens during a look. You can also tell that my lighting is not great. And then step 5 is supposed to be the obligatory slow motion montage. I am not a very good editor, and I'm not quite sure how to do that step in the system that I have. So I will just do a lot of voguing, I guess. So I will go do my face makeup, and then I will be back. Oh, maybe we can do a snap transition. So hopefully that worked. We'll find out in editing. So foundation is on, did a little bronzer, put on eyeshadow primer, as well as the cream colored shadow that I put on my crease to brow bone. So here's what I'm doing. Kapow! This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Shade Shifting Blush in Zombie. I really like it. I want to see if it works as a blush, as an eyeshadow, and I'm pairing it with this Fenty gloss in Snakeskin? Snakeskin. So, I don't know what I'm doing yet, which is good. That's something I was excited about. I haven't used this, and I want to see. So, we're going to start with eyes. I have this little angled brush. I'm thinking like focusing it kind of heavy on the outer corner and then like blending it out and then kind of fading it in, and then I have so let's start with how it picks up on the brush. There it is. Oh, that's gorgeous. You can't see the shift because my lighting is horrible. So, I'm thinking we'll start there. Yeah, that just looks like brown to you guys. I promise it has other colors in it. And we'll do both eyes at the same time so I don't end up having to recreate something kind of weird. The only concern with this is that maybe it'll be too opaque to kind of feather out the way I want. I had a couple ideas about this, and one of them was, oh well, what if I just like pack it all over the lid and blend it out in the crease? But that's not as interesting, and I feel like a good purpose of this tag was to try something new, to make a different look, and to be creative. At least that's how I took it. So then I'm going to take So we have that there. I have this brush, and I'm going to just start kind of fussing the edges and kind of fading it in to see if it will fade in. A little bit. Depending on how this goes, I have a highlighter that I can use to kind of brighten up the inner corner, because it's the highlighter I'm going to put over top anyway. It's not really doing anything. So we're going to pick up a little product and see if we can kind of just start fading out the edges. Okay, this side's doing something. This side isn't. Yeah. It's different than I would normally do. I'm trying not to take it too opaque and just make it one shadow all over the lid. But I have plans, so. How do you guys go about attempting looks when you're not really sure what you want out of it? That is a good question. And how frustrated are you guys going to be all winter with my lighting being just horrible? Okay, I feel like it's starting to do the thing that it did much better over here. So, other dangerous thing we're about to do. Bigger brush. So I'm just going to like very lightly tap it in there and because I'm hoping to, no, it's not shaping itself that much. But I was hoping to be like, yeah, you can totally take a duochrome look and use the different dimensions of it to make a more complicated looking look. Ooh, ooh, that's finally starting to take shape. Now let's see if I can get the problem side to do it. This side doesn't like angling anyway, so. Oh, see, like this side looks so nice. This side's stupid. Maybe I can. Not really. Maybe if I go over the edge with a clean blending brush, it'll like knock back the color. I wanted it to be like smudgy and soft. And this side turned out gorgeous. This side did not. Yeah, I like that side. I don't like this side. But we're doing what we can with it. I'm going to take that extra small, super fluffy brush. I'm going to start doing the lower lash line. And hopefully that'll help with the other side as well. Yeah, I like that. Now, if only the other side would do that. Yeah, not nearly as pretty. I'm going to cheat a little bit and take a little of a cream shade and see if I can potentially clean up that blend. A little better. Still too far out, but what are you going to do? I'm actually going to take a little bit more. And just make sure I have enough going on the lower lash line, because that is a worry of mine. Okay, so I think those are the eyes. So this is the one I like. I like how it ended up as a subtle gradient. That you do have the dark color out there, that it did fade out really nicely. This side is a mess, but that's what you get with trying new textures and options. So now comes the danger zone of attempting to use this as a blush. It is sold as a blush. I've seen somebody use it as a blush. It looked good. Let's find out. So I have this fluffy brush here. I'm just going to pick up probably way more than I need. And we'll just start soft. Okay, you can't see that. That's dangerous. But let's just kind of fluff it. So some of it's probably the lighting, that you can't see it that well, but it is also more forgiving than I was expecting. Texture in the pan is kind of funny, but we'll get around to that. So we're going to start it on the other side. It'd help if my hair would get out of the way. Okay, that's picking up some color. Not in a way that I like, but it's doing it. Why? Why are you doing that? So you have to rub it off. Okay, I'm gonna start like one final pass attempt. And I will also probably do the final look in front of some better lighting. Yeah. This is kind of a fail. The blush itself is quite nice, but I'm having issues building it up without it just catching on texture and pores. And you guys can't see it very well. So I'm going to put on my lip gloss. Hopefully you can see that one. And then do some touch-ups and come back to show you in hopefully some lighting that you can actually see the color dimension. You can see that. And this is the finished look. So as you can see, it is definitely having that issue where if you have texture or pores, the blush is going to show up on that based on its metallic formula. I feel like you can see the light better here. I did take Lucky Clover from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit and topped up the shine that already was a little there from the blush and put on my inner corners just to do that gradient a little better. I really like that eye. That eye turned out awesome. So, brows are on, mascara's done, kapow, finished face. I really like this. I had a lot of fun. I may attempt this look again, just hopefully making this eye behave better, because I got mascara on it too. Like, that was just the struggle eye. Thank you, Hannah, for creating this tag, and I guess I should do some fancy poses. I don't know. I don't pose that much. I kind of have the one face that I make for like Instagram photos, like. But yeah, this was fun. I really liked it. I do like trying to get more out of duochrome shadows. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them in this type of a shade range where it's like a reddish brown with either a green or a blue shift. And being able to do more than just pack it on the lid, I really like. I like the way this side's going great. And it's like accentuating my eye shape and being cute and pretty. This side is just not so good. But this is a lot of fun. So do the tag. Find some colors that you want to do a whole face look out of, and do it. Thank you, Hannah, for creating this tag, and this was fun. I look forward to seeing everybody else's looks.